Your left eye won't stop. It's been going for 3 days now. That small, annoying flutter just under your lower lid. Nobody else can see it. You press your finger against it. It stops. You let go. It starts again. This isn't random. Your body is running a signal, and it's been trying to tell you something for days. Here's what it's actually saying. That flutter is called myokymia, the involuntary twitching of the orbicularis oculi, the ring-shaped muscle that surrounds your eye. It's one of the most sensitive muscles in your body, with more nerve endings per square millimeter than almost anywhere else. Under normal conditions, your brain sends calm, coordinated signals to this muscle. It opens and closes smoothly, thousands of times a day, without you noticing. But myokymia is what happens when those signals go haywire. When one small patch of muscle fibers starts firing on its own, out of sequence, because the nerve controlling it has started misfiring. The most common reason? Your nervous system is overloaded. When you're stressed, your body floods itself with cortisol and adrenaline. These don't just affect your heart rate, they raise the electrical excitability of every nerve in your body, including the tiny branches that control your eyelid. Your orbicularis oculi becomes hair trigger sensitive. Add caffeine to the mix and you've made it worse. Caffeine blocks adenosine, the chemical that calms nerve activity. 2 coffees and a deadline, and your eyelid muscle has essentially been wound up like a spring and left to vibrate. But here's where it gets more interesting. Magnesium is the mineral your muscles use to relax. It's what tells a muscle fiber to stop contracting after it fires. When magnesium levels drop, which happens with poor sleep, heavy sweating, or a diet low in leafy greens, muscle fibers get stuck in a semi-contracted state. They keep firing. Your eyelid is particularly vulnerable because it's already one of the most electrically active muscles in your body. Most people who experience persistent eye twitching, the kind that lasts days rather than hours, are running low on magnesium without knowing it. There's also your screen time. When you stare at a screen, your blink rate drops from around 15 times per minute to 5 or 6. Your eye muscles are working overtime to maintain focus at a fixed distance, and your orbicularis oculi is involved in this focusing tension. Strained eye muscles fatigue faster. Fatigued muscles misfire. The muscle wasn't built to lock onto a fixed point for hours. That fatigue debt compounds quietly. If you've been spending more time than usual on screens, and your eye twitch arrived shortly after, you found your trigger. Sleep is when your nervous system resets. During deep sleep, your body clears accumulated waste products from nerve cells, rebalances electrolytes, and repairs the myelin sheath, the insulating layer that keeps electrical signals from leaking into neighboring nerves. When you cut sleep short, that reset is incomplete. The next day, your nerve signals are noisier. They leak. The orbicularis oculi is one of the first places this noise surfaces. Not because your eye is special, but because the nerve controlling it runs close to the surface and has very low resistance. It's essentially a canary in the coal mine for your nervous system. Most eye twitches resolve on their own within a few days once the trigger eases. But if yours has been running for more than 3 weeks, or if it's affecting your whole eyelid rather than just the lower lid, that's worth mentioning to a doctor. For the common kind, the fix is boring. Sleep more, reduce caffeine, take breaks from screens, drink more water. Some people find magnesium glycinate supplements eliminate twitching within a week. The twitch isn't the problem, it's the signal. Address what's causing the signal, and the signal stops. Your eye has been twitching this whole video. Not because watching made it worse, but because this is what your body does when it can't get your attention any other way. So here's the question. If your eye started twitching right now and didn't stop for a week, would you sleep more, drink more water, and cut the caffeine? Or would you press on it, hope it stops, and pour yourself another coffee? If this made you think, subscribe to Wait Why. We drop a new question every week.